Hey guys, this is Keith with KJ Aquatics. I just got in from the airport, a little grouchy because it's snowing outside and the mofos don't know how to drive when there's a little bit of snow on the ground. So it took me a little while to get back home. And anyways, I'm here. Obviously I know how to drive. With that, I'm gonna go ahead and get right into the box. Anyways, yeah, sorry for being grouchy, but when you're dealing with people that don't know how to drive, it'll piss you off. So I haven't seen this like usual. You see it as I see it when I do the video. So with that, it's packing list, and get right into it. It's not a big order, so it shouldn't take too long, but yes. These things are beautiful, and what they are is Java fern mats. So that's multiple Java ferns. This is more than 8 on there, probably more than 10. I'm not even gonna count them because I'm stupid and I can't count that high. Anyways, Java fern mats. All right, I got another dozen in. Some of these are already sold. Actually, several of them are already sold. So if you want some, contact me ASAP, because these will go fast. The last week when I got them in, people contacted me and I was already out. But that's one plant that fell off, so someone's gonna get a bonus plant because I'll throw it in with one. Anyways, Java fern mats, $14.99. Next up, these are jungle Valescenaria, not the species red. These are regular jungle Valescenaria, so they're not. The leaf isn't as wide. The species red's a little bit wider, and people say, "Well, are they red?" They get a red. The species red get a red hue under some intense light, but they get about the same length. So this is jungle Valescenaria. This is a nice one right here, actually, and it got a little baby right here, but got a nice root base right there. Jungle Valescenaria. These will get well over 6 foot long, so you should have a pretty big tank. You're not going to want to put these in a 10-gallon. All right. Next up is Pennywort. Very popular plant, stem plant. I sell the caca out of them. Pennywort, easy plant. Bacopa monera is the genus and species, scientific name. My wife cracks up when I say genus and species, don't know why. It's just, she thinks it's funny that I'm a nerd, alright? So Bacopa monera, also called Pennywort. Anubias Petite. These are very popular. Very small Anubias. Anubias Petite. Some really nice specimens right here. Yeah, they are small, but that's what they are. That's where the name Petite comes from. So, all right. Cryptocarine Wenti Brown. Crypt Wenti Brown. Very popular crypt. Actually, the most, to me, the best looking crypt Wenti. A lot of people are really up on the crypt Wenti Pink Flamingo. I actually like the Wenti Brown much better than the Pink Flamingo. Can I get the Pink Flamingo? I can at times. People ask me for it all the time. I usually can only get it in a tissue culture, and when it's available I order it and I sell it, but I can get these a lot more. These are a lot more readily available. Crypt Wenti Brown. I only got a dozen here, so if you want some, get a hold of me quick. The ones I got last week, they sold out right away. I pulled this one out and I forgot to open it, but this is if you watch my videos, you'll see that I get a lot of plants in regularly, and that's because they sell. I don't get these in to look at them, I get them in to sell them. And so I like to get plants that people buy, and this is one of them. This is Brazilian Pennywort. You can float this, or you can plant it as a stem plant. This is one great smelling plant. You could also eat this. In the Asian markets, they make drinks out of this. You can find it canned, where they make drinks out of it. So Brazilian Pennywort. All right, let me put that away. All right. Next up is Italian Valescenaria. Cool. This was on the list as not being available, but the nursery I work with, I love these guys, and I'll put stuff on the list that isn't always available, and a lot of times it is, or it comes in, or it's ready to harvest, you know, from the time that I put my order in and the time that they ship it. So they hook me up. So Italian Valescenaria, great plant. This gets about 2 foot tall, I'm guessing. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't care to be corrected. It doesn't hurt my feelings. So Italian Valescenaria. I'm just gonna set these right here. Take a drink because my throat is dry. Next up is Sagittarian narrowleaf. These are really nice. Wow. You want to get these while you can. These are big. Whoa, whoa. Now this isn't dwarf Sagittaria. This is Sagittaria. I forget and it's not on here. I just got the common name. It's Sagittaria undulata, I think. I forget. I apologize. But anyways, these are some really nice specimens. So this isn't a Valescenaria. This is a Sagittaria, which is another super easy grass-like plant. These are nice. All right. So this isn't dwarf Sag, but these will grow anywhere from, these are tall. Oh shit, this is 12 inches. But I've seen these grow from 4 to 5 to obviously 12. All right. Really, really nice. Nice stuff they sent me here. Next up is Cryptocrine lucens. I already have these in stock. I just wanted more because I sell them. And when you sell stuff, you restock it. So, Cryptocrine lucens. This is a smaller leaf crypt. Easy plant. I'm going to pot these, so I'm going to sell them potted. But when I pot them, it's going to be more than one plant. Right now, that's one plant, one root base, so it's actually pretty nice. A lot of my competition will sell this plant for $4 or $5, but I'm gonna put a couple in a pot and sell them for less than $5. So Cryptocrine lucens. Cryptospiralis. These are really nice specimens right here. Wow. Cryptospiralis. These are some nice plants here. So again, this looks like a val. It's not. It's Cryptocrine spiralis. A lot of people ask me for Cryptospiralis tiger. I don't have access to it. The only difference between Cryptospiralis and Cryptospiralis tiger is the tiger will have some brown lines like in the leaf. Same leaf shape, gets same growing conditions, but I can't get the tiger. So if you want tiger, sorry. If you want regular spiralis, I can get it. All right, last week I sold out of these pretty quick, so I got more in and I got a few extra. I got 15 in last week. I got 12. This is water sprite lace. These are really nice, and last week's was really nice. This plant you can grow rooted. Obviously, that's how they grow these at the nursery. Or you could just throw it in the tank and float it. And when you float it, a lot of live bear breeders love this plant because it grows really easy. And you can float it, you can plant it, provides great fry cover. A lot of people that are just starting out in the planted tank hobby, or the hobby in general, and adding planted tanks, Water Sprite is a good plant to add to your tank because it's easy. There's nothing more discouraging than buying spending money on plants and having them die on you. Same way with fish. You buy fish, it dies on you, discourages you, you get out of the hobby. So start off with something easy. So Crips, Water Sprite, Vals. Start off with something easy and then ease yourself into more difficult plant species and fish species, obviously. The hobby's fun, and the more enjoyment you get out of it keeps you in it. So don't get stuff that is difficult to start with, because you're gonna get pissed off when it dies on you. When you drop $100 on plants and they're all dead in a month, you don't like it. So anyways, easy plants equals fun times. All right. Next up is water onions. Again, this is another plant I have in stock. Cool looking root base, but once it's planted, you don't see it. So it looks like a scallion. It's a very easy plant. They call it water onion because of what it looks like. It looks like an onion. Has a round, narrow, long leaf. Very easy plant. Fun plant. Smells good. Okay. And let's see. The last plant, I have something else in there. The last plant, and don't get discouraged by what these look like, because this is how they come in from the nursery. You're pretty much buying the root base, which is the bulb. But this is an uncommon plant, and actually one that's kind of difficult to get at times. They're not grown stateside. These are always imported, so with COVID, it's a lot harder to get it. But look these up online. These are nice root bases too, so you can judge what plant you're going to get out of with the bulb. All right, these are Crinum natans. All right, they're a fairly easy plant. I wouldn't say low light, but medium light. You don't need CO2 injection to get these to prosper. Medium light, and they grow well. They get a nice, big, huge leaf. In as far as like long, not fat and wide, but they'll get big. They get big. They get a crinkly like leaf. Very cool looking. A lot of texture to the leaf. Great looking plant. But again, don't base what the plant looks like from what you get from the nursery. This is how they come from the nursery. This is how I always got them. So Crinum natans, Google it, search it on the web, and you can see what they look like once they get happy and get established. All right, that's all the plants I got. I got a few pieces of driftwood, and these are small pieces. I bought small pieces because my plan on these, you can buy them from me this way. I won't charge much for these, probably $5-6 based on my cost. You know, I got to make a little bit. But my plan on these is to attach some rhizome type plants, either Boost, Anubias, Java fern, and then sell it as a plant on a piece of wood. But if you want, this is Malaysian driftwood, by the way. If you want small pieces of Malaysian driftwood, I think I bought a dozen of them. So I got different ones, just random pieces. Okay, Malaysian driftwood. This is excellent for plecos. It's dense, it's heavy, so it pretty much sinks right away. You don't have to soak it to get it to sink. Alright? But anyways, with that, you see what I got. Just a small order. Plants, small driftwood, and some nice stuff though. Crinum natans. Look these up. Again, this looks ugly right now, but look it up online. You'll see how beautiful they are. It's a beautiful plant, and you're gonna want it because they're not readily available. I already have most of these sold already. I bought 15, and I think I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I already have like 8 of these sold, so I don't have many left out of what's here. It looks like I got a lot, but a lot of these sold. Anyways, that's what I got. If it's snowing where you're at, if you don't know how to drive, stay home. If you know how to drive, then take yourself out and then go for an adventure. But anyways, that's all I got. I'll keep rambling, but I don't want to anymore. So peace. Love you guys. Bye.